What's good with you, family? It's your boy Hoodied Up Tay back with another video. You know what I'm saying? I've been gone for a while. I'm back like I never left. You know what I'm saying? Brand new. I'll make sure that I'm dropping regularly from now on. But today we're reacting to the Odd1s Out situation. Now I don't really know what's going on with them, but you know what I'm saying? Let's just hop in the video and figure it out.
So Twitter, per usual, are trying to destroy another person either through exaggerated claims or things that are entirely untrue without the context needed to understand the situation fully. So YouTuber TheOdd1sOut, of which I'm sure we're all familiar with him if you've been on the platform since, 2016, 2017, 2018, when he blew up off of that Subway sandwich video, I believe, all the way back then. Well, now Twitter is trying to cancel this man, and I think Reddit is involved as well.
The Odd1s Out sparks outrage after firing entire animation team without warning. Nielsen says James has blood on his hands. Blood on his niggas is killing niggas. It get like that in animation. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like when it comes to like actual animes, then maybe because them niggas be damn near working slave shops to get them fucking episodes out. I know that nigga Oda got a slave shop. You know what I'm saying? The way he be turning out the One Piece episodes, that nigga got, man. I'm trying to tell you. But this nigga for some YouTube shit, bro, it's kind of the Odd1s Out creator James Rallison is facing backlash after reports claim he abruptly fired his animation team. Leaked messages from freelancers sparked outrage online, with fans questioning the decisions and raising wider concerns about job security for artists working behind major YouTube channels and animated content creators. Oh, so they just randomly said the blood on his hands for no reason. Okay. But my question is, I mean, was niggas doing what they were supposed to
Well,
do, or he
because
just fired
apparently he fired his
motherfuckers?
entire animation team for some obfuscated reason. We don't know entirely sure why. But according to headlines, YouTuber TheOdd1sOut sparks outrage after firing entire animation team without warning. Netizens say James has blood on his hands. And based off of what I was able to see, he has had, I think, around 20 or so animators, between 20 and 25 animators on his entire team, his roster, to create his YouTube videos.
I ain't
And
gonna lie,
just
that's a
for
lot of
further
motherfuckers to
context for
fire at
people
one
who are
time.
unfamiliar with TheOdd1sOut, he's basically an animator YouTuber. Like I said, he blew up back in like 2018 or whatever. And a lot of his videos, as you can see, are surrounded on animation with his little character, his main guy, and different little stories that he uploads to his channel. Now, of course, as everybody knows, or at least I believe everyone should know, creating animation to this degree, on a consistent schedule by yourself with all the script writing, the audio, the visuals, the
Wait, hold on. Let me go back. I want to see how often he was dropping. So, a year ago, 1 month, well, 3 months right here, another 3 months. Yeah, so it seemed like it would take 3 months per video, which is actually fucking insane. Like, reactors, they drop a video every day, or what I mean. Most people used to, oh well, I'm gonna go to YouTube, I'm gonna see what my favorite creator did today, type shit. Having to wait 3 months to get content out, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nah, he doing numbers on his videos and shit like that for sure, and his old videos probably still do numbers too. But as a continuous thing, he probably just got stressed out and keeping that many people on, like 20 some people on, and you only dropping videos every 3 months. Like, come on, bro.
I believe everyone should know, creating script writing, the all, considering after doing all that, you also have to do the voiceover. I mean, I heard figures in order to create animation videos like this, believe it or not, it could take upwards of a budget of $20,000 to $40,000 per month, even higher. I heard figures of even up to $80,000 per month.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make sense. That don't make sense. So I'm spending anywhere from $20,000 to $80,000 on animation video. Cool, right? You probably make, I mean, he probably making it back, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a long run, a long span, and you only dropping videos every 3 months. Like, it's not worth the cost. In the long run, it's not worth the cost. You know what I'm saying? You probably losing more than you making for real.
That he had on payroll for his employees. So you can imagine if you run an animation channel and you have about 20 employees, you're paying $80,000 potentially in overhead per month. with payroll in mind, and that's just for your business and not taking into account personal expenses, bills, mortgage, cars, loans, whatever the hell he has outside of his media company online. That tied in with the fact that animation videos aren't as popular as they were like 5-6 years ago. People have moved on to more drama related content, commentary type news content. That is, in fact, what's the most popular on the platform now. Vlogging, IRL, streaming, commentary, news content. And animators are pretty much dying out, aside from the super pop.
I ain't gonna lie, that is sad too. Like, you used to come to YouTube and you just see like some hella creative shit, something different, you know what I'm saying? Off the wall. But I mean, with all the guidelines and shit they got now, and then not even just that, but just like the streaming shit, everybody want to do IRL or reaction content, you know? Like, that shit low key didn't, and it fucked up what YouTube was, the purity of what YouTube used to be.
Popular ones out there that, you know, animate real life, real world events, talking about like the channel here, Kurt's Kazakt, that we've all seen before on YouTube. Very good videos, even though they're even incredibly popular, they're slowing down too with their content. It just seems like the animation space is dying out. People aren't making as much money as they once were before, unfortunately. And now it's to the point to where, and again, this is very still convoluted, this guy, the creator of TheOdd1sOut, James Rallison, they say is his name, is now facing backlash after reports claimed he abruptly fired his animation team. Leaked messages from freelancers sparked outrage online, with fans questioning the decision and raising wider concerns about job security for artists working behind major YouTube channels and animated content creators. And one commenter below said, likely cutting costs because his videos aren't making as much money as they used to. Exactly. And you know, it's unfortunate when you hire that many people and you're running content, and
that's what you got to do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, you really, like, when you running a business, bro, like, if I got this business, I can barely take care of the shit that I need to take care of. How am I gonna help you take care of the shit you need to take care of? You feel me? And not even just that, but I feel like animators in general, like when it comes to like even animating shit like that, they have hundreds of thousands of different artists working on something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be working on one episode this week and the next episode, and not have another episode until like 3 months or some shit like that. You feel me? So I don't know. I think it just depends. Depends on the company and how big they are and shit like that. But then again, YouTube animes ain't really as big no more. Like, niggas ain't watching that shit for real.
Uploading and producing stuff that takes a lot of money to create. If the markets ever go downward or they shift down, you're going to be in a very bad place, and you're going to have to figure out a way to raise capital, or you're going to have to start firing people. But now people are saying things like how it feels to unsub from TheOdd1sOut because he's a sellout to Netflix and now fired his entire animation team, so now they've lost their main source of income. Another person said, being an animator is horrifying. Imagine having TheOdd1sOut as your only source of income. Another person said, what do you mean people are defending this MFer when he fired his whole animation team? Nobody knows why he did it, and it's a bad thing. Please look out for the animators, and F James for giving them zero no.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so tired of this soft ass culture, bro. Like, back in the day, if a nigga got fired, a nigga just got fired, bro. Go find a new fucking job. Like, why are you mad at this nigga for firing his whole team? Obviously, he didn't pay these niggas, you know what I'm saying, for this fucking long. Like, what? I don't know. This shit really bugs me, bro. Like, nigga obviously got something going on. You know what I'm saying? And if they was really his homies that worked with him so long and shit like that, they should understand. Right? I mean, maybe he didn't tell him. Then again, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't tell him. I don't know. This is all alleged. Nobody knows what the fuck actually happened. But I just know niggas go through shit. Life be life, and sometimes like you can't give niggas a hard time for having to do what they got to do, man.
Before letting his team go. Another individual said, F TheOdd1sOut, never saw the appeal of it. I feel sorry for the entire team being fired, but hopefully they'll move on to bigger and better projects than TheOdd1sOut. Another individual, who was the former lead animator for the TheOdd1sOut team, said, I do not understand why most of you speak on the TheOdd1sOut situation as if you were there for the layoffs too. Contracts were involved. It was.
Thank you. This is the shit that I be saying, bro. Like, Niggas just be tripping for what, bruh?
Abrupt and done on a whim one afternoon with no prior context. This is not a normal outcome, even in freelance settings. He also followed up by saying, please do not harass the team for speaking about what little we know about the situation. We'd like answers and closures just as much as you. Instead, direct that energy to helping us get back on our feet. The team is incredibly talented and was always pleasant to work with. One commenter said, business is business. If you're working for money, don't put all your eggs in one basket. One person said, how do you know it wasn't, and I quote, done on a whim and not planned? Just because you didn't know in advance doesn't mean people didn't know it was planned. Here we have one YouTuber speaking out saying, do people think that YouTubers are just supposed to bankrupt themselves to continue paying their staff when their business becomes unprofitable? Another person said either he realized he hired too many people for the operation he runs, or we're about to see the funniest pivot to AI content of all time. One person who was actually on the team said,
Damn,
so
I didn't
yes,
think about
I was
that.
a part of this team layoff, but I'm doing just fine. I still have plenty of animation jobs under my wing, and I ask you to support all the other artists and animators on James's team. Retweet their portfolios, demo reels, commission pages, etc. And in this other tweet, and I quote, Odd1sOut isn't obligated to keep paying 20 people, end quote. Followed up by saying, don't hire people then. I don't know. And after reading all these tweets and, diving a little bit into the decline of animation overall online, I just gotta say, this is why it's very important. And this isn't just for content creators or animators, but anybody really. Do not box yourself in based off of trends. Actually try and spread your wings out as far as they could possibly go. Spread your eggs out. Diversify your portfolio. Be adaptable. Do variety if you can, because
Oh, he's saying that bro just stuck to the animation and let himself get boxed in. That's why he in the situation. Well, I can't necessarily disagree or agree, because I don't know what the fuck this nigga done did. But I feel as though 20 motherfuckers is a lot of people to be like paying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, because I ain't never reached no numbers, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much you making off of 4 million, 7 mil, whatever the fuck. But I know it ain't enough to be taking care of all the shit you got going on and be paying off fucking 20 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Living the life how you want to live. That's all I'm saying. That just don't make sense to me. But, I don't know. This YouTube shit different. This YouTube shit different, cause
if you box yourself in and you're only known for doing one particular thing or talking about one particular type of topic, then eventually when that trend dies down, you're essentially this is why I have like different channels: Facebook, Spotify, 3 YouTube channels, gaming coming soon, true crime, links in the description, because I don't ever want to be boxed into a particular category. I don't ever want to be boxed into any particular niche, and then I'm having to make the crazy decision to fire all my employees, fire my editor, downsize, sell my channel, my platforms, and have to completely quit everything I've built over the last decade or so. So although some people are going to be mad, I'm going to say James did what he had to do. And he did make a response just now, as of today, saying, there's been some discussion online about changes to my team, and I want to clear a few things up. We still have an animation team, and the artists working on future projects will continue to be credited in the videos they participate in making. Over the years, I've worked with a lot of really talented freelancers on a project by project basis, depending on the needs of the video.
exactly like I was saying. So a lot of time when they do like cartoons, animations, whatever the fuck, even when it comes to regular anime, niggas they'll do work on one episode, have somebody work on one episode, you know what I'm saying, and then they'll go months or however long before they need that artist to come back and do some more work for that project. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, you might be, I guess, employed by this person, but you might not really be working all the time. You know what I mean? Which is weird, but I don't know how that should go. But it's something like that. So like if they working project by project, you might not have been one of the main artists on there. You know what I'm saying? The 20 people that he fired, it might not have been the main artist on there. They could have been 20 people who had something to do with one of the episodes at some point in time. And he was just like, you know what? I don't want you to come back no more. You know? Like it could have been something along the lines like that.
My team size has always fluctuated. Freelance creative work often shifts as projects evolve, and right now I'm working on scaling the team to focus on more condensed roles. Last year, despite having a sizable team, we only released 3 videos, which is just crazy to me. Let's assume 3 of those videos got like 2 to 3 million
You see what I'm saying?
views per video. Actually, we can check here. Those 3 videos from last year, 4.5 million views, 7.6, and 5.
That's what I was telling you. Every 3 months, bruh, is crazy. Like that's ridiculous to be. You know what I'm saying? Having that many people hired, and then you only dropping 3 videos in 1 year, bro. Like, come on, come on. Yeah, something need to change.
0.1, which is somewhere between 18 and 20 million views. And if my math serves me right, with the average ad rates on YouTube, not including sponsors, he would have only made $150,000 just off of those 3 videos last year. And if you're gonna have a budget anywhere between $20,000 and $80,000 per video, then obviously you can see how crazy the costs are for animating
wild,
stuff like
bro.
this. But he went on to say, this made it clear
Shit's
that I needed to
wild.
seriously rework my production process. This was never a reflection of anyone's talent or the work they did. Many of these people helped build the channel, and I'm grateful for the time, creativity, and effort they put into the projects. This was not an easy thing to do. He also said I had one-on-one conversations with every artist involved and had face-to-face conversations with everyone locally. This was not some cold and insensitive breakup text. Some of the artists I've worked with have been part of the channel for a long time, and because of that, I try to handle these things in the most respectful way possible. I provided severance packages to all full-time freelancers. That wasn't something I plan on sharing publicly, but since the situation was already brought online, I feel it's important that all the details are understood. It's been frustrating seeing the situation described online in a way that makes this feel or look hostile when I tried my best to make sure my artists were taken care of. And in this third screenshot, he just goes on to say how it was difficult, managing a company like this and the responsibility, the overhead. I mean, obviously it takes an emotional toll. And he also linked all the current artists that were, working for him prior to this departure of the team. And of course, despite all that clarification for him prior.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. Wait, what the? I'm so confused. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 6 niggas working for him now. Niggas got too many names and shit going on. But he got 6 niggas working for him now, and he fired 20. So he had 26 niggas in total. But I mean, if you only making maybe 150,000 from 3 videos, right? You got a 80,000 budget, not budget, but like expense costs for like animation, what you got to pay the workers, and whatever the fuck. That's just the business. You know what I'm saying? Not even what you got to take care of at the crib and all that extra shit. And then, so it's like you really not really walking away with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, he got a little money, but it's like you're not walking away with what you should be walking away with. You feel me? So it's like I might as well, okay, let me shorten my team up. I could pay the people I keep more. You know what I'm saying? And then everything would be cool. Instead of trying to, I don't know, work backwards, my nigga, and letting like, you know what I'm saying, spend all this money on everybody else, and you're not being able to save the shit how you need to save the shit.
Prior to this departure of the team. And of course, despite all that clarification of what happened, of course, someone in the comment section started off by saying, ... this is PR talk. Why did you actually fire them and speak like a normal person and not a fucking CEO this time? So clearly people are just unhinged. Another person said it's okay. Twitter just thinks that anyone who has the label artist deserves infinite free money, man. Listen, nobody's infallible to layoffs or being fired or losing their job due to economic shifts. It is what it is. I don't know. Do people think your boss should just subsidize your entire life while the business is sinking? If they can no longer fund your payroll, I don't understand that. So yeah, to loop back to the beginning of this video, I just feel like the entire fabric of this situation is blown out of proportion.
At the end of the day, all this shit is just content. You feel me? It's content, and all content is a business, right? Nigga, hey, we can be homies, we can be cool, but shit, when it's time to take care of this business, it's time to take care of this business. You know what I'm saying? Like, let all that feelings and shit at the door, nigga. When I say it's time for business, nigga, it's time for business. Goddamn cat, fucking up my ecosystem and shit. But yeah, man, he ain't do nothing wrong. Everybody on Twitter just soft and just need something to argue about or fight about type shit. You feel me? But you know, I don't know. Hey, it's been a good one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love God. Praise God. And take care of your kids, man. Peace.